Vineet Jindal, tell us about the complaint that you filed. We're also playing out that poster on which the objections have been raised.
Yes, I have filed a complaint against Leena, who is the director of a movie called Kaali. She has posted one video clip, short video clip, and one photo in which they have shown that Ma Kaali has been smoking, and she has in her hand LGBT flag. So the way they have posting this video, it is kind of mockery of Hindu goddess. So they have also offending. This is because they are shown as an she is smoking, and we are believers, we are followers of Ma Kaali. So that's why this is kind of act which is against Hindu community, against our religion, against Hindu goddess Ma Kaali. So I have filed a complaint against this lady before the Cyber Cell Delhi Police under section 295A, 505 and 67 IT Act. So I hope that Delhi Police will take an action. I also write a letter to Canadian PM to stop releasing of this movie and screening of this movie in Canada, because this lady right now she is in Canada, and this screening of this movie also been happening in Canada. So I am requesting them to stop this screening of this movie. This is the process we have. Being a legal citizen of this country, I have filed this complaint and this letter.
Okay, so Mr. Vineet Jindal, in the complaint that you have mentioned, and we're seeing a lot of outrage on social media from Hindu groups as well, is that this is an intended provocation, just for publicity, such a poster being made with an intent to provocate.
Look, we can say this is a kind of publicity stunt, but it is not like that. If you see the past scenario, there are several incidents, several people who is doing this kind of act. They are making mockery of Hindu community. We are in majority in this country, but again, it is like we are a victim. So this should be stopped. It is not only about Hindu community; it is about every community. It could be a Muslim, it could be a Isai, it could be a Sikh. But this kind of act should be stopped. It could be with any religion. This should be stopped. But right now, what we have seen since last so many years, like they have several past, we have seen Ratan Lal.
Okay, Mr. Jindal, I believe the filmmaker here, is citing freedom of speech as a reason, and the entire debate on creative freedom will also come up now.
What is creative freedom? They can make up this kind of objectionable post or this objectionable movie on Prophet Muhammad, on a very statement of a lady, of a leader of our country. One of the leader of country has making, and they have specifically said, the Supreme Court specifically says that just because of a statement, there is a huge unrest has been in country. So it is kind of a freedom of speech. No, you cannot say this is a freedom of, this is a violation of the right of freedom of speech. They are the right of freedom of speech with a certain limitation. They should be taken care. But if nobody will taken care of this kind of and doing this kind of act, they should be punished.
Okay, all right. In fact, we have a reaction from her. Do stay on with us, Mr. Vineet. Let me read it out. She says, I have nothing to lose. I want to be a voice that speaks without fear. And even if I have to pay with my life, I am ready to give it. This is her reaction. What would you say to that?
Don't know what in her mind, because if you see this statement itself shows that she has done this act intentionally. She knows the consequences. She knows that she will be in a legal trouble. But what she is doing, she is taking this to another extent by saying this, I am ready to sacrifice my life. For what? If you are talking about freedom of speech, then it is not about life. We are saying that I am ready to give my life for what? You are not doing freedom of speech. You are not doing anything for a society. This is an act of violation of religion.
Okay, so you're saying irrespective of the religion, if you're hurting sentiments of any religious community, an action needs to be taken, for which you filed a complaint. Thank you very much, Vineet Jindal.